think the African American community would be demanding they came back?
Yeah, so Michael Rappaport, aka Remy, been going on rants for the last few weeks. And today he wanted to bring up that if 10 black hostages was kidnapped, how America, whites, blacks, and Jews would be up in arms demanding that they came back. He said he don't compare tragedies like 9/11, and yet you're comparing a real tragedy to a fake tragedy in your mind. So the question is, why did you pick black people for this analogy? And I can only think of two reasons. One, to either address the black people in his comments. I don't know why he would not address them individually and bring all of us into this shit. Or two, he knows that black Americans in America are so low on the totem pole, he using us as an example to say, America, you would go fight for your ninjas, so why you not supporting me in my fight for Israel, right? So even that in itself showing the difference. You can't make that comparison. You want to make comparisons because he say, oh, Jewish would help us if X, Y, Z, but black men, black people have been up in arms for years about the police brutality, about the wealth gap, and about reparations. Jewish people ain't saying shit. White people ain't saying shit. You know, if anything, white people saying that we shouldn't have it, you know? And originally I was going to leave my 2 cents out of this whole Israel-Palestine situation because as a black person, I don't have a dog in this fight. As a black person, when Tamir Rice, Eric Garner, Orlando Castle, everybody was killed, I would say to myself, why is X person running their mouth when they ain't black? When they don't even care, they just arguing a point just to be arguing. So I kept my mouth shut because I don't argue points just to be arguing, but I do have my opinion. See, and Michael Rappaport, you making that comparison is not accurate. You're saying if black Americans were kidnapped, America would come help them, but you're not Israeli. You're Jewish. Now, you sticking up for them is one thing, but don't pull us in that shit when you don't even understand the comparison you're trying to make. Two, my opinion is it's sad in 2023 with all this technology and shit. We talking about going to Mars. We done sent satellites all out the universe that we still can't get nothing done without bombs and brute force. Forget who was right or wrong, in my opinion. It is why it has to come to this. I swear, whether it's America, whether it's Israel, whether it's whoever, Britain, China, it's so sad. We swear we live in a civilized society, but we don't. Two, as a tax-paying American, I know that America sends Israel billions of dollars every single year for their defense, for their military, to keep the Middle East safe, right? Now, I don't know, but I'm sure that Israel knew that Hamas and the situation in Palestine was an issue. So when we were sending them billions of dollars every year, why are they not preparing for this? You can say that they are, but when this thing popped off, we sent them money quick. It ain't been 2 months since it started. We already sent them money once, maybe twice, I don't know. And we're fighting over sending them money again. Now, how are you not ready for your number one op? So is the money being mismanaged? That's what I want to know as a tax-paying American citizen. You know, we're not going to go into the history, the little bit that I do know of how y'all got, because you're not Israelis, how did the people who are Israelis ended up in Israel, which was Palestine? That was a Europe problem, because after the Holocaust, they didn't want y'all there, so they were trying to find a place to put the Jewish people. And from my understanding is that the Jewish people wasn't supposed to have a state until after the last Messiah came. But they have a state. They went there and put the Palestinians within walls. Now, once again, I don't support Hamas. I don't support Palestine, and I don't support Israel. I support peace. I support human beings not acting like human beings and doing something different. But that little bullshit you pulled, bruh, you fucking up, because only thing I know you from is White Man Can't Jump and this. And I'm starting to think you wasn't acting. So I know you mad. I see you in your house in every room talking shit. Do that, because I don't care. But you bringing us in this shit, bro. You fucking up.